Right, so today is the 20th of December, and we are finally going to watch the King Kandoro show. King Kandoro is my favorite comedian. Inzim. I think we all know this by now. I think I've said it a lot of times. But yeah, so he has a show, it's called State of the Nation, and it's at Celebration Center, and yeah, I'm excited. Also, the show pretty much comes at a time where, yeah, emotionally as now mirable, and I think a good laugh can ease that. I think a good laugh can take that all away. I had a tough week. I spent the evening pretending it wasn't that deep. You could see in my eyes that it was taking over. I guess that I was just blind and caught up in the moment. Was that good? I haven't sung in a while, so I'm a little rusty. I'm a groupie's wild.
I'm with my two big.
I'm a groupie's wild.
And in my bed angle, one
Okay.
is behind the camera, one is here. Smile, baby.
So this plan was already set in motion. Literally as soon as the dates were announced, we were like, yo, we need to go. We need to get tickets ASAP. So we did, and we ended up going like as a group of people. I think we're like, how many? I think we're like about 10 people, or like 11, 12, between 10 and 12. We're like a large group. So yeah, that's it's bound to be fun when you go to places Makawanda. Hi, Val. How are you? Mwah. I bumped into a lot of people because obviously there's a lot of people. It's like a public event. You're bound to bump into somebody that you know, to be honest. I bumped into like a lot of people that I knew, and one thing I will say is it's very weird to like people call me by my last name at ZFM. At ZFM they all called me Lyoga actually because they like my last name. They're like, oh my gosh, your last name is so cool. So all of them, I don't think there's anyone that in fact, a lot of people call me Lyoga. Hey, it's the content creators. Hey girl, how you doing? Hi, Tida's channel. This is so funny. This is so funny to me. I don't know why. Where are we?
We are at King Kandoro's show at Celebration Center.
And we've been waiting for hours.
Yeah, the queue is so long.
Kwacho Shiba, guys. Like, Kwacho Shiba, that's crazy. But here we are. Wow. The room is so pink. The room is so pink.
Not just any regular your Zimbabwean pasta, no, I'll come with an American flavor.
Yo, we finally we finally got it. We finally got it. Like, I was really getting concerned, and my concern was, are we going to make it in time to see the opening acts? Because that's part of the experience, you know. Last year I didn't get to see any of the opening acts. I literally just got there as soon as Kandoro went on stage. Yeah, no, the queues were crazy. The queues were hectic. Yeah, he is who he thinks he is. That is what I will say.
Bas, yeah, my arm will say, how you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like before I don't tell you practice the yoga. How do you convince this comedy? Yeah, before I got into the jokes, this. Because we're about to move into oral relationship.
I've been to a couple of comedy shows this year, and I've also had the privilege of meeting some of these openers. But the disadvantage is that, yeah, well, not a lot, but some of the jokes I've heard before. So either it's at New School Comedy or it's at Shoko Festival. Yeah, I think that's the only part that kind of disappointed me with the openers. A lot of the jokes were recycled.
You see, this is the thing. Our football team is called the Uganda Cranes. They give you hope. Before the tournament starts, they even come up with like songs of praise. Tulumbe in Uganda, Tulumbe.
Oh man, Dr. Okello is really funny. He's really funny, and I didn't know Dr. Okello before this, but he's really funny. He's really, really funny. In fact, I think I might just follow him on social media.
Give it up for the Slick Bastard. You guys, don't pretend like not fighting out. It's a stage name, that is a title. Yes. He has rightfully owned the throne of the Zim comedy scene. The comedy landscape. Ladies and gentlemen, let's all be on our feet and welcome
That opening was actually pretty cool. I can recognize a couple of the bodyguards. So I was like, okay.
But that thing we need to accept. Scoreboard is saying terms. Right now it's instant. Corruption is easy. I want to correct that assertion. Corruption is easy. We've seen it's not easy. Because if it was easy, my Ganga died. Too soon. Another thing I need us to accept, guys, is no one saw. Even Mike did not see that. I have no evidence of this, but I know for a fact that when the police came to get Mike, he told the women that were with him with the upper wicket. You believe that? Small. Started soft launching. Not even head out, serious.
I don't know what Mwea was in the air. I lost 2 of my nose rings on the same night. Like, I literally lost 2 of my nose rings, probably like an hour apart. Maybe also because it was hot and I was sweating buckets, so it just slipped off my nose. Because it's a clip-on, right? I'm not pierced. But yeah, no, it was hot and I had my fan with me. But my fan makes noise. So I remember these 2 ladies that were sitting in front of me, they looked back at me and they're like, in my head I'm like, no, don't worry, it's just my fan. Like, I hope it wasn't distracting them, or I hope it wasn't making that much noise. It was really hot. That hole was hot.
They put out a headline, the prosecutor at least in my family, I'm that guy. Because the thing is, The thing is, in my family, pane vanhu vakangoriza mabhenda anasisinda zvida, saka panomboita tunharo. Panomboita tunharo nokuti aiwa rupisa but sekuru sekuru vanambozadza. So I was working with a different energy. Shimira ichibaba vabhadhira kuona inini. Now zviri pano. In the president's office. You have forgotten. When this positive double came, I was if you post this out, I'm in the video. What about him? What about Ruba? Go ahead and video. I'm thinking how you need to actually include that, by the way. Papa is the guy.
Right, again, yeah, Zogafoot, your second location. But this time around, I can't, because also, I was kind of given a curfew. My curfew typically isn't that bad, but like, yeah, there were some circumstances that led to that. So, I saw Kuti, but then Dikadakuita in drive from Celebration, I will not get out, because traffic is madness. Literally, as he was like, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, people were already walking up to get out. So there's no way I was going to beat traffic at that point. I actually second location Jacaramba. So I was just like, it's fine, let me go home. And I went home. I didn't enjoy this show as much as I did the one last year. What was the one last year called? Propaganda. Was it Propaganda? I didn't enjoy this one as much as I did that one, honestly. In fact, I think I kind of left a bit disappointed. Because again, a couple of the jokes I recognized, even from the main act. I recognized a couple of the jokes. I'd heard them before. Yeah, no, I didn't have I was about to say bang sota, which is like a bang tochim moment. That in Korean that means like a laughing your butt off, that moment, of which I usually do when it comes to Kandoro. Yeah, honestly, I wasn't quite impressed. But it was a night out, so yeah, I'll give it that.